Hey Gamer Girls, welcome back to Gamer Girls Radio,
Brought to you by the Pink Controller.
your one-stop shop for all things cute and gamer-related.
That's right.
And, you can always find the coolest gear over at thepinkcontroller.com. But today,
Of course.
we are diving into something super exciting.
Always exciting stuff here.
Crunchyroll Game Vault.
Ooh, Crunchyroll.
This is a treasure chest full of awesome mobile games.
Yeah, and it really shows that Crunchyroll is kind of branching out. It used to be just like all about anime, but now they're giving us gamers some serious love with this vault of exclusive mobile games,
Right.
which is really cool.
And we were talking a whopping 46 titles.
A lot of games.
That's a whole lot of gaming goodness just waiting to be explored. But for today's deep dive, we're focusing on two brand new additions to the vault.
Okay.
Two games that are so fresh, they're practically still warm from the digital oven.
I like where your head's at. Let's jump right in.
Okay.
First up, we've got Destiny's Princess. A war story, a love story. And this one is making its mobile debut exclusively in the Crunchyroll Game Vault.
Okay, you had me at Destiny's Princess.
Uh-huh.
This sounds like a game that understands my need for both epic battles and a little romance.
A little bit of both.
Tell me more.
Well, imagine this. You're not just leading armies and conquering territories. You're also navigating the delicate world of love and relationships.
Ooh.
It's like a blend of strategy and, those choose-your-own-adventure books we devoured as kids.
Oh, yeah.
But with way better graphics.
Okay, wait, hold up. This is a visual novel, right?
Yeah.
Some of our listeners might not be familiar with that term.
You're right. It's worth explaining.
Yes.
Visual novels are essentially interactive stories.
Okay.
You get these beautifully drawn scenes and you make choices that affect how the plot unfolds and ultimately determine the ending. Think of it like reading a book, but you have the power to shape the narrative.
I like that.
Yeah, and it's a huge genre in Japan, which is why it's so cool that Crunchyroll is bringing it to a wider audience.
That's awesome. So basically, Destiny's Princess lets me live out my fantasy of being a powerful ruler who also finds true love.
Exactly.
Sign me up.
Uh-huh.
Plus, did I mention it has intuitive touchscreen controls?
Oh yeah, perfect for on-the-go gaming.
Perfect for gaming on the go, whether I'm slaying enemies on the battlefield or, swooning over some handsome prince.
Of course.
And speaking of slaying,
Ooh, transition.
let's move on to our second game,
Okay.
I II Chronicles.
Yes.
This one's a classic action RPG, originally released way back in 1987. Talk about a blast from the past.
Wow, a classic.
But don't let the age fool ya. Crunchyroll's given it a fresh coat of paint with remastered visuals and a seriously epic soundtrack.
Yeah, they really spruced this one up. It looks great.
Okay, I have to admit, 1987 is a bit before my time.
Yeah, I understand.
But I'm always down for a good RPG, especially one with a killer soundtrack.
Yeah.
What makes this YS series so special? Why does it have such a dedicated fan base even after all these years?
Use is known for its fast-paced, almost frenetic combat system. It's
Wow.
called bump combat.
Bump combat.
And get this, you actually run into enemies to attack.
What?
No button mashing required.
Wow.
It's like a high-energy dance, dodging and weaving, strategically bumping into enemies to take them down.
Hold on, bump combat.
Bump combat.
That's a new one for me. I have to try
You
this.
gotta try it.
So I'm leading armies and finding romance in one game, and then I'm basically playing bumper cars with monsters in the other.
Pretty much.
This Crunchyroll Game Vault is full of surprises.
It really is. And remember, you get to experience gaming history with I Chronicles. This is the most up-to-date remake of the original YS game.
Wow.
But that's not all later this month. Crunchyroll is also releasing I Chronicles,
What?
the sequel to this epic adventure.
Sequel, you say? That's dangerous for my free time, but I'm not complaining. I'm already hooked.
And whether you prefer touchscreen or controllers, both YS games have you covered.
Yep.
They offer both options for gameplay, so you can choose whichever style suits you best.
Okay, options are always good. Now, one crucial question for our fellow gamer girls. Are the guys in these games attractive?
Ooh, good question.
Asking for a friend.
Crunchyroll doesn't disappoint in that department.
Good.
Let's just say you might want to have a fan handy.
Excellent. It's all about priorities.
Priorities.
And before we move on, a quick reminder, both Destiny's Princess and I Chronicles are available in English.
Yes.
So you can fully immerse yourself in the stories without any language barriers.
Absolutely. Crunchyroll made sure everyone can join in on the fun.
So there you have it, folks. Two awesome new games. Two very different gaming experiences, all waiting for you in the Crunchyroll Game Vault.
That's right.
It's all in the name of good fun, right? And if you need some super cute gear to complete your gaming setup, you know where to go.
Where?
Thepinkcontroller.com. Treat yourself.
Yes. Support our sponsor and look adorable while doing it win-win.
All right, gamer girls. That about wraps up our Crunchyroll Game Vault adventure. We've explored new worlds, debated the merits of bump combat, and maybe even fantasized about a few virtual romances. No judgment.
Of course not.
We've had a blast sharing these awesome new games with you, and we hope you're as excited to try them out as we are.
Yeah.
Don't forget to let us know what you think. Hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the podcast for more gaming goodness. And hey, if you have any recommendations for visual novels with particularly attractive characters,
Ooh, yes, please.
send them our way.
We're always looking for new games to obsess over. Until next time, stay awesome and game on. See you later.